This is a fantastic trailer. This is a 2890 RL Passport from Keystone here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And at 5,540 pounds actual dry weight, this is longer, has more storage, and less weight than pretty much any other, like you see these 26, 27 foot lightweights. This is longer and lighter, and yet is one of our most problem-free brands and still our most price-aggressive lightweight. Passports are both the least expensive and lightest of our lightweights. And the awesome thing is they have everything you need and nothing you don't. That's a phrase you're going to hear me wear out during this tour because it's absolutely the heart and soul of who Passport is. For instance, everything on this is all aluminum framed. You think, well, how can they keep the weight down? How can they keep the weight down that much? Everything in this is aluminum framed. They also use a different chassis. Looking at it, it may not seem that different to you, but it's aircraft style chassis. It's lighter yet stronger. It's made with HSLA steel, high strength, low alloy. It's the top grade chassis used in the ultralight business. Now, if you want, a strong house, you have a strong foundation. This has the strongest foundation in the ultralight world, period. Now, we also have, again, things you need, like a wider baggage compartment, a bigger baggage compartment, so you can actually put big stuff in there. The underbelly is all enclosed and forced air heated. These things hold fantastic cabin temperatures in cold camping conditions. The windows are also UV tinted. That's something that you take for granted. You don't think about when you're shopping for an RV. But the difference when you are actually using an RV is that a tinted window gives you more privacy and keeps the RV significantly cooler inside because it blocks the solar radiation that heats up your camper and turns it into a greenhouse. Little utility stuff over here. Black tank flush, outside shower. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about those. The cable slide systems used on a Passport are arguably one of the better slide systems on the market, period. They're not the least expensive, but they are one of the most reliable and the very lightest slide system on the market. They do an amazing job. All Passports have some sort of outside cook station. Because this does not have an outside kitchen, it comes with standard an RVQ bumper mount grill. Again, the things you need, not the things you don't. We've got, an easy one-touch power awning, and it's a Solera modular awning, meaning it's easy to service and work on. Let's say something happens. You just have a mistake, something happens, and you damage that awning arm. You don't have to then replace the whole awning. This will let you replace just the components you want. Plus, it's the most easily pitch adjustable awning on the market. You can literally take 2 fingers, pull it down, and it'll tilt the awning arms down. What's neat is also how idiot-proof it is. You have to really go out of your way to damage this awning system because you can leave the awning pitched and then roll the awning up and it will straighten itself out. You don't even have to worry about it. This is a dual entry door floor plan, which is uncommon in rear living rooms, and both entry doors have the nicer triple steps. Little stuff like that I like to point out. Passports are also riding on wide stance stability axles. What these are doing for you is by spreading the axles, you're making it so the trailer doesn't want to bounce real hard down the road. It just kind of eases through that motion. It saves stress on the chassis, which saves stress on the aluminum framework of the trailer, which means less stress on the seams, which means, less leaks in the windows, less problems with your lights getting rattled around. It's just better. It starts from the ground up. Again, that strong foundation makes the difference. And again, you're going to use a bigger handle every day, so that is here. The things that matter are on Passports. The things that do not are not. And that's just the message of the day with this brand. This interior decor is called Granite. It's one of the most popular they make. It's the darker leatherette with these nice little neutral fabric accents. Looks good in couples campers, looks good in bunkhouses. We put it in just about everything. This is a super popular brand though, guys. Chances are that by the time you call, the trailer that I have in this video is not the one that we have in stock anymore, even if we have an identical carbon copy replacement to it. That's because in its class, Passport is the #1 seller. In the ultralight, core travel trailer world, your super slide stuff, nobody sells more than Passport, period. And it's, their quality, their reliability. We do not have Passport problems. This is our least warranty instanced trailer, statistically speaking, in the lightweight market. Actually, maybe in our travel trailers, period. I'd have to do some more looking on that. That might actually be true, but I can't verify that at this point. We carry like I don't know, like 12, a dozen Ultralite trailers, and Passports are the ones that stay out of the shop the most. That's impressive. I don't necessarily believe in the perfect trailer, you know, but there are the ones that, you know, take care of you. And when I take my family camping, I want to focus on camping. I don't want to focus on bringing it back to the shop Monday for fixes and scheduling warranty work. Passport takes care of you in that respect. You don't have to plan on bringing these back Monday for work. So we've got a little jackknife sleeper sofa here. There's some storage below that. The U-dinette will fold down into like a 7-foot sleeper for guests. So if this is like a grandpa and grandma coach and you have the grandkids now and then, don't get a bunkhouse. Get the rear living room or something like this that fits you, and you can always just put the grandkids over here because no more than they're going to come. It'll be fine. Plus, you're gaining storage all the way under that. Now, you can really still only fit 4 people here, but you can put 2 chairs in front of it. So that's where this can sit more folks. Bigger windows that all open for ventilation, and you do have nighttime privacy shades when you want to just really blot out the sun. Again, the important stuff, we have a great LED light package in here. It's got 1 switch convenience, so your living room lights all click on in one spot. Then you have little individual lights that you can click on like over other areas of the coach, essentially. They're little L-shaped peninsula style countertop. This is something you see in a lot of Passports, and it works so well because it gives you more total cubic foot of cabinet space, more functional countertop space, and you know what? Of all the trade-ins we've ever had here, I've never once had a customer cite and say, you know, I like my camper, but gosh, it's just got too much storage and countertop space. No one, 0 people, have ever said those words, and I could probably go the rest of my life in this business and still never hear it. So you can see that you do have great storage here in a small space. Now, what's cool is this storage, they leave it as open as they can. There's an access door on the other side, too. You can get to the storage under this chunk of the countertop. You don't have to, like, you know, have 7-foot arms that you reach in to get it. Case in point, there you go. Everything is big and wide open, so you got big pots and pans or something, you can fit those in here too. Their overhead cabinets are also a little bit bigger than you typically find in the lightweight market, and here's the way you test that. Most microwaves nowadays have a little, you know, carousel tray. These are about the size of a dinner plate, right? Well, open up the cabinet, slide her in and see if it fits. In a Passport, there's no doubt. It's not even close. These are actual, usable, functional counter spaces, or cabinet spaces. Also, a big kitchen crossbreeze window here is something a lot of brands will drop out. Lights and windows are the 2 most expensive things in any trailer on a parts build sheet. You know, when you see the trailer that's $1 cheaper someplace, start looking at detail stuff like that. Chances are, it looks really dark inside because they have very few lights and very few windows, and that allowed them to save a lot of money. But you look at it, you say, well, it's got the same dinette and the same bed. It's got to be the same trailer. I'll just get the one that's cheaper. And then you're going to find out why it's cheaper. We will usually upgrade these to a 15,000 BTU air instead of a 13.5. In English, a 15,000 BTU air recycles the air in here 6 times per hour instead of 4. So you could say it's like 50% faster, better, stronger. Heat is floor ducted, so you have central air and central heat, but remember we do have that insulated floor as well with the enclosed and heated underbelly. The entertainment in this, again, the things you need, not the things you don't. We've got the convenience of all-in-one entertainment with AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth here with some auxiliary inputs for whatever other stuff you want to bring. And they're smart enough to mount their little, LED flat screen on a swing arm so that even the person sitting in the corner of the dinette still has a nice shot at the TV. There is no bad seat in this house. Now, if I just turn around, looking like from here, this looks like a lot of trailers you've seen before. It's moving forward where this one separates itself. Because a lot of rear living rooms, you're buying just a living room and you have a closet coffin of a bed and bath. Well, this is where it starts to separate itself. Right next to the second entry door, which not all rear livings have, you have a functional, like convertible closet, pantry, linen space. It can be and do anything you want with these adjustable shelves, and you see there is a hanging rod there. Now, next to that, we have a larger, more dedicated hanging space here for like coats and jackets, with shelf space below for like extra linens. So you have double the storage space already from what you're used to finding in a lot of rear living rooms. The bathroom, we've got someone already started getting this trailer checked in, it appears. Things that are loose we put in the shower so they don't go blowing down the road. But we've got a fifth wheel style corner shower in a couple's camper, not a standard bunkhouse tub. And that is another little passport difference, is that they understand this is not a family camper, this is a couple's coach. So let's give you couples amenities, like a nicer, more convenient foot flush stool and things like that. And the convenience of just like one switch lighting when you walk in the bathroom. All that little stuff adds up to make this just a superior camping experience. Now, Grandpa and Grandma, if you do have a guest, or let's say Mom and Dad, if the kids are like 15 and 16 and they're not going to camp with you much longer, don't get a bunkhouse. Because you don't want to finance this thing for 10 or 12 years, which you can do, by the way, if they're only going to be with you for 2. You know, this is bracketed in place. You have a nice sliding privacy door here. So, you know, the kids, they can sleep here that last year or 2. And then after that, now you have a nice couples camper. And here's another cool thing. This is, first of all, obviously a very private bedroom. We have easy walk-around bed space. But this is also a true length queen bed. This is a true 80-inch queen bed, 60 by 80. So normal queen sheets are going to fit this. If you want to get a fancy aftermarket replacement mattress, it's going to fit on here. It'll fit to the edge of the bed platform like it's supposed to. You're not going to have an overhang. You're not going to lose your walk-around space because you're putting a longer mattress in here. You've got the his and hers hanging closets that you still have full overhead storage in a passport. Now, you have little stands here, and on the sides of the bed platform, you do have power outlets, so you can run your phone chargers and things like that. Up here in the corner, if you want to add a bedroom TV, you are equipped to do so. And that, I mean, again, tell me what I left out. The only thing that this trailer doesn't have is the extra weight and extra cost of other trailers. Nothing else that matters is missing. You know, that's the thing I like about passports. It's everything that matters, nothing that doesn't. We have LED lights, central air, central heat, enclosed underbelly. You know, the heated underbelly. We've got an entertainment package over here. We've got tons of living space. We've got a great bathroom, a great bedroom, great storage. You just don't have the weight and you don't have the cost, guys. Give us a call, learn more. We'll park this thing right in your front door. I don't care where you live. We'll get it on the back of a truck and we'll get it dragged to your front door. All we need is a chance to quote something out for you. You'd be shocked. I'll go head-to-head with any dealer if you give us the opportunity. 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you are curious to see what one of these runs, by the way, if you're just on YouTube and you're still with me, thank you for joining me. Down here in the video description, I give you a link that says click for pricing and availability. If I got one of these in stock, it'll show you how much it is with this trailer specified equipment package, as well as the length, the weight, the tank capacities, all that stuff. We make it super, super easy to shop here. And how many other people have gone out of their way to do a video tour like this for you? You know, why are you watching me instead of going to your local dealer? We are already providing a superior level of service to you before you've even given us a chance to meet you. Imagine what you'll do once your business is actually on the line. We go after it, guys. We do good, fair, honest business. We just need the chance to meet you. So have fun, happy camping, and you know, just give us a call. That's all it takes. Thank you very much.